Hello! Welcome back to Pokemon Unbound. We just escaped the facility that we accidentally got hooped into. It's very confusing. Just go watch the first episode. We're gonna go ahead. We are currently in the Frozen Heights, I believe is what it just told us. If you like this video at any point in time, click the like button. It makes me feel good about myself. I am a bit spooked because I was told by the game that this is going to be on difficult mode, and I believe last time it was just on casual, so I'm gonna be confused. Oh god, another cutscene already. Revale says, Ddog, you finally made it out. Have you met the old man log yet? The old man log, that sounds very strange. He's supposed to be an expert on Pokemon stats or whatever. I just filled him in on what happened. Professor Log, I study all aspects of Pokemon stats and capture rates, and my title is Professor, not Old Man. Good grief, I don't know how many times I've had to remind you of that. Anyway, that must have been quite the ordeal you both went through. I'm relieved to see both of you are unharmed. And you've both even managed to acquire your own Pokemon, it seems, not to mention they're quite rare ones at that. I was planning on giving Revale a Pokemon for his own someday, but now I don't have to. Ha! Ho ho, someday. I've been here for a whole week and you made it sound like I was gonna get in one any day now. Well, of course I was always going to give you one, Revale. There are plenty of errands. I'm too old to run myself. After all, if I give you a Machop, he could go and do those errands for me. I'm not saying you have to do stuff. I'm just saying command your Pokemon to do all of my bidding. It's just that, well, you seem to be insistent on going off on your own to look for your parents. I keep telling you, no one has seen them in years. Thank you, Expedition Professor. Even if they are somehow still in Borrius, finding them is much too big of a task for you alone. I was waiting for you to accept the fact before giving you your own Pokemon, but you refused to listen to me. What if I gave you a flying Pokemon and you just flew away looking for them forever? I'm more than capable of doing it on my own, old man. You may be my legal guardian or whatever in Borrius, but you sure don't know anything about me. I'm strong enough to fend for myself. I made a Pokemon bite a guy. And when I see my parents, they'll see just how strong I really am, just like you're about to. Come on, Dina. Oh god, I forgot I had to fight him. I said I owed you a battle before, so let me show you how a real trainer does it. I mean, sure. God, it's good music though. What do you have, Larvitar? Okay. So Larvitar is dark ground, right? Metal Claw is super effective. And what I do like is it does tell me what something is super effective if something has stab. So like, for example, the yellow arrow down in the bottom corner says it's not very effective. This one says it's super effective. Also tells me what type it is, if it's physical or not. And then you'll see when I get a stab move, what it looks like when you do. If you've never played Pokemon before or just aren't very you're just casual with it. Stab means same type attack bonus, which means since my Pokemon is Dragon Ground, if I use a Dragon or Ground move, it will give me Stab. Now, it will give me a 1.5 or 1.2, depending on the thing, times bonus on the power. Now, you might have noticed I had Sand Attack, which is a ground move. However, it doesn't do any damage, so therefore you can't get Stab on it. They're only for damage moves. You defeated rival Revale. What? I lost. Yes, you did. You also look like you're riding an invisible motorcycle. Very confused. That was a fine battle. Very enthralling, if I do say so myself. No one cares how you made you feel, old man. I only care about how strong it made our Pokemon. Well, from what I can see, your Pokemon do have some nice stats. I see potential for them to become strong Pokemon one day. You know, I have like a thing, like you know how Vegeta wears that thing in Dragon Ball, like the little I can see all the numbers in front of me. Y'all can't, but I can. Finally, the first useful thing you said all day, and it's gonna be the last because I'm out of here. Now that I've got my own Pokemon, I refuse to just stick around and become some glorified errand boy. It's like you just said, you gave me, I got a Pokemon, and now I'm going to leave. So long, old man, and then he's just gone, casually strolling away. Well, he's certainly a handful, isn't he? Why do I sound like Professor Oak now? And now that he's gone, you will run my errands for me. Or who will run my errands for me? I guess me? Ddog, you seem rather capable. Would you be willing to help an old man out with a little something? Just a little quick hug. I don't know. Yes, this is a splendid idea. Your father was well known for helping others after all. It's only fitting that his son would follow in his footsteps. That's not always true. That's a very old thing to say. You are a very old man, though. As for the task, in Bellin town at the Pokemart, I have a package waiting for me. I need this package. Don't look inside the package. It's very important. You don't want to know what's in there. It's very big. I would go get it myself, but it's very embarrassing to go get. So I'm going to make a boy go do it for me instead. And so for all, I'm assuming you're 18 years old. And for all of the assistant researchers, don't worry, I already informed the clerk that someone would pick it up on my steed. In my steed, not on my steed. I don't have a horse. Since you have your own Pokemon with you, it shouldn't be too difficult. Ha, ho, ho. But just in case this repellent will make the journey easy for you, gives me a repel, like I'm gonna need it. I need to do all the XP grinding I can get. Oh, and if you're going to be running errands for me, you could assist me with another task. A fellow Professor Oak asked me to give these out to 2 promising young trainers. It's some sort of encyclopedia for recording the data of Pokemon. Apparently, Borrius has plenty of Pokemon his own region lacks. Ddog received the Pokedex from Professor Log. Personally, I don't mind if you record data in the Pokedex simply by seeing Pokemon. However, if you want to complete data on Pokemon, including the base stats of each species, the most important aspect about a Pokemon, you'll need to catch them. Yes, remember, Pokemon is nothing but power. They are not playthings after all. So, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Here's some balls, but I need to give you them. It's part of the tutorial thing. If you're unsure how to use them, I have a friend on Route 1 who can teach you the basics. If you're not in the mood for catching them, or your own Pokemon are too tired for the task, use that repel I gave you to keep them away from you as you walk through the tall grass. If you need anything else from me, I'll be in my lab. But before you go anywhere, you should head home and inform your mother, since she'll likely be worried about you after the whole ordeal, and maybe she'll give you I don't know. Good luck, Ddog. My studies are depending on you. That was a lot of talking. Please don't talk anymore. Anything else? Oh, I would like to save the game. It's literally like I'm gonna save things for you whenever I need to. Apparently it's January 1st, 2000, but whatever. Okay, so it's weird that some of the stuff, like, you can definitely tell that the stuff is, the sprites are a little messed up. That's okay. I want to go into game settings real quick. Is there... Okay, all Pokemon in the party gain XP. That's the big thing. It's very similar to the stuff to what we would normally see. No restrictions on that. Quick run, show prompt to view enemy team. That's only on the frontier. That's fine. I'm seeing if there's anything else here that I would care about. I'm not going to nickname Pokemon, so I'm going to turn that off just to make things quicker. And then get a free switch after a KO. No free switch after a KO. Get nameless free switch after... What does that mean? No free switch after a KO. Free switch after a KO. That's a... If you knock them out, you can switch. Get a nameless free switch. I don't know what that means. You know, we're going to keep that on. Because maybe it's like you can switch, but it's going to be switched to a random Pokemon. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? It'd be like, okay, you could be throwing yourself to a loop here, but let's do that. I like that. Anything else here? Not really. Okay, how do I confirm? Thank you. Interesting. That's very enjoyable. Now we need to go just look up all the things. Where are we at right now? I'm sure this sign will tell me. There's something irresistible about that sign. Trainer tips. Don't walk away from these signs until you've read them completely. Every single one contains important information that will help you out during your adventure. Skipping text on these signs will likely cost you. What a great read. Okay, thank you. What else we got? Is it true you're leaving home, Ddog? Don't forget to take any items out of your PC before you go. Sure, north of here is the entrance to an underground highway. The only problem is that it's blocked by some skinny tree. I just wish I knew how to get past it. Have I tried throwing water on it? We don't really have water here, only ice and snow. Technology is amazing. You can play ROM hacks with an in-game clock on almost any device, except sometimes you can't, and it feels bad. Log Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go into the research lab, shall we? Hello. Anything important here? Pokemon have hidden stat potentials that determine how their stats grow. This potential is indicated by a letter grading in their Pokemon summary. S represents the best possible value, while E- is the worst. Hi, Ddog. Did you know that your Pokemon have hidden stats called effort values at IVs? I can show you these stats if you like. No, thank you. What's that? You want this device for yourself? Sure. I'll have you know, Professor Log and I toiled night and day to create this device. I can't just go around handing it to anyone, you know. However, if you were to satisfy part of Professor Log's request, say register at least 50 different species that's captured in your Pokedex, then you'll get the little IVHV device. Cool, whatever. Professor Log has spent many years studying Pokemon stats. He even managed to upgrade the Pokemon to display the base stats themselves of every Pokemon. Said Pokemon a lot. You should visit your mother before getting my package, Ddog. She is likely very worried about you. And if you notice, there's a Porygon right here. Porygons are sometimes PCs as well. So let's see if I have... Actually, we'll deal with that later. What are these? It's some rare item that belongs to Professor Log. It's another rare item, but we can't get those right now. Okay, let's see what else we have here then. Revali's residence. Sure, I like the alliteration. Definitely what I meant to do. Melanie, are you looking for Revali? He kind of just went on his own. He set on a journey to find what happened to his parents. They ditched us when we were kids and we haven't seen them since. Who knows when they're going to show up? Definitely not at any plot point ever. Next, wait, where's my own house? That's also important. Hello? Oh, never mind. Old man wants to talk to me. Ddog. Yeah, that's me. What are you doing? I told you to check in with your mother. Don't look at me like that. Didn't your mother ever teach you to listen to your elders? How dare you? Go see her. I was trying to see who's in that house right there. I thought maybe that was my own house. Ddog's residence. Oh, apparently I got Lakeside. Frozen Lakeside. Hello. Ddog, where have you been? I was really worried about you. Wow, that sounds awfully frightening. I'm glad you're safe now. Before you do anything else, you should take a nice long rest. Thank you for healing my Pokemon. Don't you feel much better now, sweetie? Now you got the energy to run Professor Log's errands for him. Oh, I always knew this day would come when you would leave home. It said so on TV, and I listened to everything on TV. If only your father could see you now, he'd be so proud. He also left you. Everyone's parent leaves them in this game. Well, if you're going on an errand for Professor Log, you'll need this. That's the mission log component for Mom. Yeah, the sprites are a little messed up on this. It's probably from the thing I'm using, but that's okay. That's the mission log function for your Super Cube. It keeps track of anything you've been asked to do. To use it, just open it up from the start menu, and now you have one. Why don't you have it? Keep a record of Professor Log's request for you. So yeah, now we've got the little like adventure log thing to where we can actually see what's happening and like what I need to do. That helps me for if I go in between recordings not to forget anything. Ah, and before I forget, you left a key component of your Super Cube on the floor to your room. I know it wasn't necessary before, but now you have your very own Pokemon. You'll need it if you want to use those stat boosting items in battle. I've got the Super Cube's battle component from my mother, just in case you've forgotten. The Super Cube's just like a bag, but unlike those cheap bags from Pokemart that can only hold 42 items, the Super Cube, or as it's more commonly known as just Cube, has an infinite amount of space. It works by digitizing the item's data put into it, so essentially, it's like you're carrying nothing extra at all. And not only that, you can even automatically sort the cube by pressing start. You're a spokesperson for them, aren't you? Isn't that convenient? Of course, if you still think the cube is a little cluttered, even after sorting, just use Eleanor to move through it quickly. Oh, and you can even use it to store this parting gift I prepared. I obtained a costume box so I can change clothes. That's a costume box. You can use it to change clothes. Yeah, I read the description, Mother. I filled it with different colors for you to choose from, but if you find more outfits, make sure you store them in there as well. Stay safe out there, honey. Bring Professor Log his package. I'm gonna give Log his package. I'm gonna go up in my room first to see if there's anything in the PC. Item storage. Withdraw item. Show me a potion. Oh, berry juice. Take that too. Yo. Anything in the mailbox? There's no mail here. No one writes you. Ddog play with the Wii. Okay, time to go. Sure, is there anything on the TV? Calling all trainers. A swarm of Volbeat have appeared on Route 17. There's a rare opportunity to get your hands on a Volbeat, so don't pass this chance up. This message is sponsored by Cube Corp. Cube Corp, we own everything. Wonder if this is going to be like an evil corporation type of game. I'm not sure. Never figured that one out. Cool. talk to my mother. Is there anything behind my house? No secrets? No secrets? And I was looking for secrety secrets, and there was none there. Now can I see what's in the house that you wouldn't let me go through? No, apparently not, because I don't know how to walk through this place. Here, there we go. Now, if you see somebody with one of those things over their head, that means that they have a quest for you. Ah, hello, Ddog. I heard that your mother, I heard from your mother that you're finally leaving town. This is very exciting news. Now, might I ask you a favor? I've been feeling a little under the weather lately, and I was hoping you could pick me up an antidote from the Pokemart. Sure. Whatever. The closest Pokemart is in Bellin town, which you're conveniently already going there, so we made this really easy. Your neighbor needs your help. Bring him an antidote from the Pokemart to restore his health. Off on an adventure, are we, Ddog? In that case, let me impart a bit of wisdom before you go, sure. I'm sure you already know, but with that mission log device your mother gave you, you can record various requests from people. Some of these people may ask you to complete a certain task some finite number of times. It may seem daunting at first, but these people really just want to know if you have satisfied their request at some point in your journey. So go on, keep exploring. You'll be amazed at what kind of things you can accomplish while traveling. In fact, sometimes they will even make requests for things you have already done. In that case, you may ask them for the reward right away. Good luck on your journey. Ddog, my grandma told me you're leaving for Frozen Heights. It'll be so lonely without anyone to play with. I'll miss you. Okay, young child. Do I know you again? Not sure. Okay, that's the entire place, right? Can't go up there. Don't have cut. So guess we're gonna head to Route 1, I assume? Frozen Heights, an island on a frozen lake. Sure. Route 1, Snowy Mountain Pass. Hold on, so I'm assuming... Cool. Hello. Sorry, fella. An avalanche caused some snow piles to gather up on the road. If you want to go to Bellin, you'll have to make the old mountain road for now. Some great music. Very cheerful. I get past you. Can I go behind the tree? I can probably go behind the tree. Vanillite. Do I want an ice cream cone? In real life, yes. But do I want one now in the game? I don't really. So maybe I'm going to hold off just to see, like, what other Pokemon I can catch. I mean, I'm going to want an ice Pokemon. Ice Pokemon are known for being generally weaker, and it's really weird that, what am I trying to say? It's weird that most of the Pokemon games don't let you have any ice Pokemon until later in the game. Like, they're never an early game thing, so I do like that this changes that pace. An Ice Heal, that could be very helpful for us. Now, Snorunt, on the other hand, I would love. Give me a Snorunt that turns into either Glalie or into Frostlass. Don't want to hit, thank you. Cool. And so now we can cube and we can use Pokeball. Two, three. Thank you. Snorunt was caught. Gibble gained some XP. Snorunt's data was added to the Pokedex. Snorunt, the Snow Hat Pokemon. It says it's in the snow country. Certain folklore says a house will prosper if a Snorunt lives there. Yeah, I'm not going to give it a nickname anymore, so it's just not going to tell me. Appreciate that. And now the good thing is if I keep training my Gibble, my Snorunt will also get levels, which is very helpful. So, like, for example, I can just go past all that. Boom. Done. That's how quick I can, like, actually train this stuff. I didn't know there was a berry in there. I appreciate you telling me that. What's up here? I'm assuming saying trainer tips. Hold B to change the default movement speed. L to toggle auto run. Yeah, I'm good with what I got. Route 1, Snowy Mountain Pass, Frozen Heights to Bellin Town. Icicle Cave. Can't go to Icicle Cave left yet. Ah, you must be Ddog. Professor Log phoned ahead and told me to guide you if you get lost. Bellin Town's just over that way. Yeah, I saw the sign. If you'd like me to show you how to capture a Pokemon, prove you're capable by delivering Professor Log's package to him. I don't want you to show. I know I just caught a Pokemon. It was like 3 seconds. You just turn your old head. You would have saw me do it. Bellin Town. Trainer tips. Open the options menu to enable save prompts and quick HMs. If save prompts are turned on, you will be asked if you'd like to save before or after important events. If quick HMs are turned on, field moves can be used without needing confirmation each use. Additionally, L and R can be used to scroll between pages of options. Bellin Town, a quiet town nestled deep in the mountains. Have you taken a moment to check out the local facilities? The Pokemon Center heals your Pokemon for free. The Pokemart sells useful items for trainers. In other towns, the two buildings can be distinguished by their unique red and blue colors. Not in this town, no. Everything is covered in snow. All Pokemon have special types, such as fire and water. These determine how well they stack up against other Pokemon. Pokemon types also give an attacking moves a power boost if they match the type of the move. That's called Stab. Same type attack bonus. Moves with this bonus will have a little plus symbol by their type in battle. That's what I was talking about earlier. Or in the last episode, I forgot. You can store Pokemon and items in that PC in the corner. It's free of charge for trainers. Or you can use Porygon. It's the same thing. He looks like this. Pokemon centers heal your Pokemon. They all Pokemon completely healthy again. Most are free, so don't be shy about healing your Pokemon. For those that aren't, well, there are always Chansey that can be found in the field. They're pink and look like this. So Chanseys can be used to heal as well. Howdy, I'm doing a survey on trainers. I'm collecting as many birthdays as I can. Want to participate? No, thank you. Oh, what kind of trainer doesn't want to share their birthday? I don't want to share my birthday. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. May I heal your Pokemon for you? Sure. And I do have 2 of them. Might as well. Thank you for waiting. Your Pokemon are at full health. Stay safe out there. What else we got here? We got just a house. I'm sure. Ooh, another quest. I just don't know what to do. Every few days, this horrible Pokemon has been coming into my house and stealing my food. I could stop if I had a Pokemon of my own, but unfortunately I have none, so I'm going to sit here and just complain about it. I just had an idea. Would you be able to... Oh, God, there's the dude. There it is again. If it came to steal more food. Oh, it's an Alolan Sandslash. Get away from my fridge. I'll stop it from leaving, Daddy. Oh, it attacked the child. It hurt me. It's all right, sweetie. Daddy's not gonna let Pokemon hurt you anymore. If you can help me out and get my food back from that Pokemon, I'd be extremely grateful. There might even be a little something in for you as well. A mysterious icy Pokemon has been stealing food. Hunt it down and recover what was stolen. I can do that. Oh, didn't mean to talk to you again. My bad. And he went up north, but I can't really go do anything. That the Pokemon appears to be heading towards Icicle Cave, except I can't go in Icicle Cave. How do I get behind the house? Like oh, I guess I could look, you can scale it. It's very not noticeable how it's like lighter right here. Didn't know that. Pokemon. Okay, first let me talk to this guy. I have been holding onto this Pokemon egg for a while now. I think it is finally close to hatching. Any moment now, we will know which Pokemon it's contained within. Nope, not yet. Come back later. Okay, apparently he's holding a thing, but whatever. Hi, you. Me? I mean, excuse me. Well, that was weird. Hi there, may I help you? Wait, you're telling me Professor Log sent you to get his package? But that guy just took the package. Here's the deal, kid. I am terrible at my job. I already gave the package to the man who was just here. But if you want to blame anyone for this mix-up, blame Professor Log. I told him he needed to tell me who he'd be sending, but he just kept saying someone will get it. There's nothing I can do for you at this point, though. Maybe if you chase after that man, you can catch him before it gets too far. Okay. I don't feel like talking to any of you right now. Sorry. I'm not always going to talk to everybody, because it's a lot of reading to do. It's a statue of the legendary Pokemon Articuno. It's an ice type. Sir, can you catch... Dude, we got it. You. What's that, citizen? A stolen package? I'll let the Pokemon Rangers handle this one. I'm on duty, running around in circles. Typical policeman. His eyes are glued to the TV. Okay. Did you know that there's a special Pokeball that heals Pokemon? It's called a Heal Ball. Who would know that they would actually heal the Pokemon if it was named? Oh, cool. You've given me... Never mind. Sorry for making fun of you. Use them in good health. Haha, see what I did there? Yeah, we all saw it, old man. Okay, so where did the guy go with the package? is the first question. Second question, oh, is it also Icicle Cave? It might also be Icicle Cave. Let's see. Did you receive the package from the mart? Yes, I did, sir. Were you discreet in doing so? No, I wasn't, sir. No, don't lie. You were not. You were. I even ran into one of those two that I let escape from the warehouse, but I chose to avoid the confrontation. As far as I'm aware, I was not followed. Good work. I'd say you're back on the road to earning whatever you asked for when you joined us. It was a mechanical leg for my mother, sir. Legs, arms, another head, whatever. As long as this package contains all of the goods that we need for the operation, the scientists will build as many limbs as your mother wants. I'm heading north of Frozen Heights to capture the target. Report back to Zeph and inform him of my current status. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, nope, can't go to him. Can I go up? I can go up north this way, though. Makes it nice and quick. Hello, thank you for having snowballs out of the way. I'm assuming you're in here? Please get my package from Bellin Town Mart, Ddog. I need it, and only you can get. I was just trying to update you. That's not allowed. Up here, hello, Cacnea, use cut. Cacnea. There he goes. So I'm assuming Team Shadow means they're going to have dark Pokemon, right? So the sooner I can get my hands on a fighting Pokemon, that will be very helpful. One with the wind, one with the snow. A heart that is frozen in absolute zero, now become the snow that drives the harshest blizzard. We don't know a word that rhymes with blizzard. Descend to me, Articuno. Shadow Warriors, restrain it. Articuno, it's time for you to become ours. You didn't even, I'm sorry, you didn't even use one. You used a normal ass Pokeball. How? You know how many Ultra Balls I had to throw at that thing in Pokemon Red? I'm just saying. I recognize you from the lab. I'd have thought your imprisonment, however brief, would have taught you better. Did you just enjoy being locked up, or did someone send you? We don't have time to deal with you now, but regardless, we can't have you pursuing us any further. Grunts, one of you, stall him. Oh, I get to beat up one of you again? That's exciting. Who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars. Do you think you can just follow us and get away with it? Don't expect any mercy from the shadows. You are challenged by Shadow Grunt number 7. Snowrunt. Okay, well this is easy. Snowrunt, I can just Metal Claw and super effective my way through this. Look. Oh, I was hoping I would like get an attack up, but man, it don't matter. This should, it may leave like with 1 HP. Ah, that works. Oh, now you have an attack up. Gibble gain some XP. Gibble learned Sandstorm. The rest of the team and blah, 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 blah. Rest team learned XP. Got XP. Whatever. Ah, you wanted this package. Here, you can have it. We've taken from what we needed from it. A parcel is delivered to Professor Log from Bellin. Blah, blah, blah. We need to go give that to Professor Bellin, and then we'll be done with this episode. I should have explored more since, like, I couldn't get past that tree with the cut, but that's fine. Yo, Ddog, you returned me my package. Let me check if they were supposed to. New research for equipment? Check. Latest Pokemon science? Check. Playboy magazine? Check. Ddog. No. Huh? Where are the Master Ball? That explains why they only used one ball. Did you open in the package and take anything from it, Ddog? Ah, I see. You recovered my package from some things, and they must have taken the Master Balls. That's how they used Articuno. Kinda wish we did a different sprite, but that's fine. If I'm correct, we could be in grave danger, or worse. Dead danger. You know what? The jokes don't always have to land here. I have one more errand for you to run. An old friend of mine lives in Dresco. He has a vast knowledge of Borrian history. I need you to tell him everything that's happened so far. We just need to bring him into the scenario. I have a theory about what's going on, but I need him to confirm it. You have your own Pokemon now, so it shouldn't be too difficult. To get to Dresco Town, you just go through Icicle Cave, which you need to go through anyway. Ah, silly me. How can I expect you to find Icicle Cave if you don't know the way? This town map should be great. We got a town map. You know, put the town map away. Now, let's take a look on the town map. And you can see right here, there's an icy hole. Whatever this Dresco Town, like, It's nice because it will put a little yellow X on whatever you need to look at, or wherever you need to go. Did you notice the yellow X over Dress Go Down? That marker will automatically move when you have a new destination, and you know what? Now that you have your own mission log, allow me to record my request from earlier. First, you should aim to see every Pokemon in the Borrius Pokedex, or it's most commonly known, the West Borrius Pokedex. Pokemon that only appear in the East Borrius are conspicuously left out right now. It's a daunting task. See all the Pokemon in West Borrius. Once you've completed that task, aim to capture every Pokemon in existence. Ho, ho, ho. Catch them all, blah, blah, blah. Additionally, my younger sister, Natasha Log, lives in Blizzard City. If you ever meet her, she can upgrade your Pokedex and make it easier for you to encounter Pokemon you were looking for. Ah, my memory seems to be going. I have one more thing to give you. Please, the next time you see Revali, give him this Pokedex. I'm sure he won't pop up out of nowhere. He's been rather cold, because we live in a cold place, to me ever since he's arrived here, but he seems to get along fine with you. I'm sure if you give him the Pokedex, he'd be willing to assist. So many things you have to give me. Is there anything else you have to give me right now? No? Okay. Cool. So, I think with that being said, how do I save? There's how I save. I'm going to save real quick, even though I know I just did. And next time, we will head to Icicle Cave and do other things. I need to make dinner. I'm starving. So I will see you all whenever I see you all. I hope you all enjoy this. Like the video, subscribe, all that stuff. Goodbye, everybody.